Hi, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lee J, and we're going to listen to some music today. And before we get started, make sure to hit one of or all of those very important buttons right down there. It really helps me grow my YouTube channel. Okay, without further ado, let's listen to some music, shall we? Today we're going to check out this lyric video. It's by an artist named NF, a song called Hope. Here we go.
Hope, yeah, I'm on my way, I'm coming. Don't lose faith in me. I know you've been waiting. I know you've been praying for my soul. Hope, hope. 30 years you've been dragging your feet, telling me I'm the reason we're stagnant. 30 years you've been claiming you're honest and promising progress. Well, where is it at? I don't want you to feel like a failure. I know this hurts, but I gave you your chance to deliver. Now it's my turn. Don't get me wrong, nature had a great run, but it's time to give the people something different. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce my album. Hope. What's my definition of success? Listening to what your heart says, standing up for what you know is right while everybody else is tucking their toe between their legs. What's my definition of success? Creating something no one else can. Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Living more when you got nothing left. It's a person that'll take a chance on something they were told could never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from more profit because they'd rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that would never waver or change who they are just to try and gain some credibility so they can feel accepted by a stranger. It's a person that can take the failures in their life and turn them into motivation. It's believing in yourself when no one else does. It's amazing.
That is phenomenal. I love this track. Let me know in the comments if NF is also the producer on all of these tracks. Whoever is doing the production is very, very musical. His voice in the verses, in like the first verse, reminds me a little bit of Mac Miller. Let me know if you agree or disagree. I'm a big Mac Miller fan. Let me stop talking. Let's go back to the track.
Can take the failures in their life and turn them into motivation. It's believing in yourself when no one else does. It's amazing what a little bit of faith can do. If you don't even believe in you, why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to? I done did things that I regret. I done said things I can't take back. Was a lost soul at a crossroad who had no hope, but I changed that. I spent years of my life holding on to things I never should have kept, full of hatred. Years of my life carrying a lot of baggage that I should have walked away from. Years of my life wishing I was someone different, looking for some validation. Years of my life trying to fill a void, pretending I was in. They get it. Growing pains are necessary, evil, difficult to go through, yes, but beneficial. Some would say having a mental breakdown is a negative thing, which on one hand I agree, but on the other hand, it was the push I needed to get help and start the healing process. See, if I didn't ever hit my bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a prime example of what happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons. Took me 30 years to realize that if you want to get the opportunity to be the greatest version of yourself, sometimes you gotta be someone you're not to hear the voice of reason. Having kids will make you really take a step back and look in the mirror. At least for me, that's what it did. I wake up up every day and pick my son up, hold him in my arms and let him know he's loved. Standing by the window questioning if that is ever going to show up. Isn't something he's gonna have to worry about, don't get it twisted, that was in the shop. Mama, I forgive you, I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never be enough. 30 years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain, 30 years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of empty, 30 years of shame, 30 years of broken, 30 years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate, 30 years of never, 30 years of maybe, 30 years of later, 30 years of fate, 30 years of hollow, 30 years of sorrow, 30 years of darkness, 30 years of hate, 30 years of baggage, 30 years of sadness, 30 years of stagnant, 30 years of change, 30 years of patience, 30 years of suffering, 30 years of torment, 30 years of 30 years of bitter, 30 years of lonely, 30 years of pushing everyone away. You'll never evolve, I know I can change. We are not enough, we are not the same. You don't have the heart, you don't have the strength, you don't have the will, you don't have the faith. You'll never be loved, you'll never be safe. Might as well give up, not running away. You don't have the guts, you're the one afraid. I'm the one in charge, I'm taking up, I'm taking up. Reigns.
Oh my God. Mic drop. Mic drop. That is a mic drop song. The producer is on another level. NF is on another level. I don't know how he said some of those lines in one breath. I didn't hear him breathing. How is that even possible? Like, can he do circular breathing? You know what I love about NF's music is that he's not just pointing the finger on the outside. He's really reflecting on himself as well. His lyrics have that element of accountability. You know, it's a lot easier to point the finger outside. It's a lot easier. You know, I want to point my finger outside. I want to blame everybody else sometimes. But the fact of the matter is, we are all the common denominator. That's such a weird word for me to say. In the story of our lives, we are the main character. You know, we're not only the good guy, we are also the bad guy. Every situation that we've been in, we have created that outcome. We created that scenario. Let's just take a quick look at these lyrics. I didn't catch this when I was listening. I mean, he raps so fast, and I really was loving the production. So NF is talking to his old self, Nate. And I love that. Like, he is talking to himself. It's not just him blaming the outside world for his failures. It is him pulling himself out of that mentality, of that victim mentality. You know, his music is spiritually fulfilling. He's not just rapping about meaningless, empty topics. Like, sometimes I would listen to rap and hip hop and it would just get me feeling a certain kind of way, and I didn't want to feel that. I didn't want those messages to be imprinted into my subconscious, into my brain, into my psyche. But rappers like NF and Tom MacDonald, they actually have a different message. They have a message that is much deeper than just... I'm sure both of these rappers could rap about meaningless, empty things and perhaps make more money, but what does that really cost you? You know, what would that cost them on a soul level? So I have a lot of respect for NF and with Tom MacDonald for writing music that not only sounds good, but also is like feeding the listeners' souls. Brilliant. So well done. Just this is art. This piece right here, this sounds like art. Songs like this do not come around that often. I haven't heard music like this in a hot minute. So to hear a track like this, like whoever produced it understands music. They understand music, they understand composition, and like sonically, it was just, oh, it was so wonderful, so wonderful. Amazing. Bravo, bravo, amazing. If you have a favorite line in the song, drop it in the comments below. There were so many great lines. And there's just something about the energy and spirit of his voice. Even though I felt the passion, I also felt this sense of like peace. Like I didn't feel anxious listening to the track. Let me know if you agree or not. Well, thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If there's another song by NF that you want me to check out, definitely leave it in the comments below. I might even beat you to it because I am really excited to listen to some more NF. Also, if there's another artist you want me to check out, you know where to put it. You know where to put it. Right down there. Right down there. And, oh, public service announcement from Lee J. I'm so grateful that you spent some time here with me in the internets, in this world of the internets. But make sure to also go outside, go for a walk, hug a friend, call somebody. Definitely live your life in the outside world, this beautiful world that God gave us. Okay, on that note, be healthy, be blessed, and until next time.